Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. In this video, we're going to talk about how do I know where the next road is? To go right and to go left, or at the end of the road, go left and right. How do I know where the road is? For me to go left and right, I need to prepare. And for me to prepare to go left and right, I need to know where the next road is. How do I know? What kind of clues should I be looking for to know what the next road is? Let's start the lesson. Okay, so this video is all about general driving and getting to know how to know where the next road is. So maybe in the driving test, your examiner said for you to go next road on the left or next road on the right. Or maybe you pass your test and you're going to be going next road on the left, but you don't know where the next road is. What kind of clues should you be looking for to know where the next road is? Number one, just say you want to go left or right from a major road into a minor road. The clues you look for is the car in front going in, cars coming out from that road, maybe the road markings, maybe the shape of the road where you could see the corner. Also, look on top of the buildings, on the sides, and if there's a gap in the building, that means there could be a road. It doesn't have to be, it could be alleyway, but there is a clue, but that is a clue that could be a road. So on top of the buildings, you've got buildings on both sides, you want to go right, look on the top of the building, and if there's a gap in the building, what does that mean? It means there could be a road there. Same with the left, there's buildings there, and in between the houses there is a gap in the building. What does that mean? That could be a road. And the end, when you're reaching the end, you will see the road not going ahead. There could be buildings at the end, there could be fence, there could be bushes. You know the road is not going ahead, and you know that's the end. So I'm coming up to the end. I know over there the road is not going ahead. I could see buildings on the other side. I could see a wall on the other side. I could see a maybe fence on the other side. So I know that's the end. So these are the clues. When you're driving, make sure you look for those things so you know where the roads are, where the next road that you want to go in. Okay, so imagine this is the road you are driving and you want to go left or you want to go right, or at the end you want to go left or right. And as you are driving, you need to know where the roads are, because if you are far from the road that you're going in, sometimes you can't see the road, and the reason you can't is because it's quite far. So what are you looking for? What kind of things should you be looking for to know where the road is? You should be looking for clues. What are the clues? The clues are maybe the pavement is bending here, pavement is bending, so you would know from here there's a road bending here. The road markings, the car in front going in left, going in right, so cars going in telling you from here there could be a road here, because if there was no road the car can't go in. So the car in front going left, going right are the clues that there is a road. There could be houses here, houses there, but there's a gap in the building. So if you look on the top of the buildings, you look at the buildings, and if there's a gap in the building, what does that mean? There could be a road. There could be a road, okay? So buildings there, buildings, there's a gap. Look on the building, gaps, that's a road. That's a clue, that could be a road. Now, as you are driving, how do you know that's the end? The reason you know is because the road is not going ahead. Why? There could be a wall here, there could be houses there, there could be fence, there could be trees. So you know there is no road going ahead. That's the end. So these are the clues you'll be looking for when you are driving, for you to know what the roads are. These are the clues. If you don't look for the clues, if you are not thinking about the clues, then you won't know what the roads are. It will be difficult for you to prepare yourself to signal and the rest for you to go in to those roads. Always read, always look for the clues to know where the roads are. Let's go and do some practice. Let's go and do some driving. That way you'll know what we are talking about. You'll know what you are looking for. Okay, so we start the car to move the car from here. Another request I like to make is that if you are watching my channel and if my channel is helping you to learn to drive, please subscribe. Amongst you who are watching my channel, only 30% have subscribed. The rest, they just watch but they haven't subscribed yet. Remember, this is your channel. Is helping you, so help the channel by subscribing. That way you are helping the channel and the channel helps you. We've started the car and now we're going to move off. So let's move off from here. What do? We We get the car ready, go to first gear. If it's a manual car, look around, blind spot, signal, blind spot. There are people around. Okay, as you can see. Okay, there's a car coming. Okay, blind spot again. They're going in. Blind spot again, and we move off. I mean, here as you can see, we're not going, but here there's a crossroad. Road on my left, road on my right. How did I know? Obviously, that's too close. I could see the road markings, the giveaway line, cars coming out, the black car. I know there was a car. So we know that was a road. Here, as I'm driving on the sides, I have trees. If I need to go left or right, look for the gaps. Okay? And not just going in, also for you to know if there's a road, you'll know if there could be a car coming out. There could be a car waiting to come in front of me. So it's important for me to know where the roads are. I mean, here, as you can see, there's a gap on my right. Okay, I could see on the floor, I could see the road markings. Can you see? So I know that's the road. At the end, I know that's the road ending. Why? Because I could see buildings, trees on the other side. The road's not going ahead. I'm going to go left, immediate right at the end. Left, immediate right. Okay, so here, from far, I could see the road is not going ahead. That was the end, because I could see that's the end, the building there, the trees there. As I was driving, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, they're letting me go. I'm going to go right, next road. And it's important for you to know where the next roads are, is because, not just because you want to go into that road, is because as you are driving, you are looking for the roads. Why? Because that's where the problems are coming from. That's where the cars are coming out, cars are going in. Unless I know where the road is, I don't really know if there's a problem coming from there. Okay? So if I could recognize as I'm driving, there's a road. I mean, there's a road here on the left. How did I know? The car is coming out from there. Did you see that? Okay? I've got the priority, but they could just come in front of me. It's important for me to know there is a road there, and there could be a car, and there was a car here. I'm going to go right, mirror, mirror, signal right. That's the crossroad. How do I know? Road markings. Can you see the road markings? Okay. There's a road on my left. There's a road on my right. How do I know? I could see the road marking on the floor. I could see the road bending. Can you see? I could see the gap in the building. Gap in the building. Okay. And that's how I know. So every time you're driving along, there's a road on my right. How do I know? Because I could see the road markings. It's all about thinking. If you know what you're looking for, the clues you are looking for, you will know. Next road on the left, please. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Okay. I'll go slowly, slowly. How did I know? Road marking. Gap in the building. At the end, we go left. How do I know that's the end? The road is not going ahead. Can you see? I'm going to go left. Okay. Left again. Okay. Now here, even though the road is not ending, it's just bending towards right, but I know the road is not going ahead. How do I know that? As you can see, there's a wall here. Okay. I need to be on my side of the road, well to the left. There could be somebody coming. End of the road, we go right. End, we go right. Mirror, mirror, signal right. How do I know that's the end? How do I know that? Building on the other side. I can see the road markings. That's the giveaway line. So I know that's the end. In the test, many learners, they get confused when the examiner said to them, take the next road on the left or on the right. It's because they're not looking where the road is. They're not looking for the roads. Okay, you need to look for the road and look for the clues. And like I said, the clues are, like I said earlier, look for the car going in, car coming out, road markings, gap in the building. At the end of the road, we go right. Mirror, mirror, signal right. Okay, we're not going to signal right here. End of the road, go right at the end. So know that one. Now signal. That's the end. How do I know? Can you see that's the end? That's the building at the end. I know the road is not going ahead. That's the giveaway line. I can't see anything. So I'm going to go to first gear and edge forward. There's a car on the other side. I need to steer a bit earlier. If that car wasn't there, I would have steered a bit later. But because the car is there, I'm going to do earlier. Drive in the middle here because the road is narrow. I go park cars on both sides. So I drive in the middle. At the end, we go right, mirror, mirror, signal right. And I said end. How do I know that's the end? You tell me. How? Can you see? Because I'm thinking, or you are thinking, you will see the road is ending. If you don't look for those clues in your mind, it's all about thinking, isn't it? If you don't think about, for example, here, if I don't think about the parked cars, I'm not going to know, or I won't be ready if somebody opens the door now, or somebody comes front of those cars or behind those cars to cross the road. I won't know because I'm not thinking. So if you're not thinking, if you're not reading, you're not going to know where things are. I'm going to go left, mirror, mirror, signal left. There's a gap over there. Can you see? That's the road. Can you see the gap in the building? Look on the road markings. Road bending, I know. And I'm going here. Okay. So how did I know that was the left? It's because I saw the gap in the building. So where do I drive here? In the middle. Parked cars on both sides. I drive in the middle. Why? Giving them space, giving them space. Somebody comes, what do? Use the gaps. Go into the gap, allow them to go. If you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course. I'm going to go left, mirror, mirror, signal left. That's the end. Can you see the end? Okay. Okay. Free to go. Can drive on my side of the road. Next road, we're going to go right. Not this one, the one after. Mirror, mirror, signal right. I know that's right coming up over there. How do I know? There's a gap in the building. The car in front wants to go. Can you see the car in front? They're going in. So I know that's the road. Okay. Now I could see clearly because I'm more closer. Okay. There's a car coming, but I got the space to go. I'm not slowing them down. There's a car coming. I'm going to stop here. Okay, and wait for them. I'm going to wait in a way so that I'm not too close to the pavement, not too close to the parked car, and stick my nose out so the car behind knows that I'm not parking. Okay. Okay. On this road, we're going to go. Next road on the right over there, the car just came out. So I know that's the road because the car just came out. I'm also looking on top if there's a gap. I'm also looking on the floor if there's, I could see the road markings. I could see the road marking. Okay. So I knew this was the road. How did I know? Because the car just came out from there. Also the gap in the building. Also, if you look on the floor, you'll see the road markings. So I hope you get the message, you get the understanding of when you're driving, read the road and always look for where the roads are. Not just because the examiner said for you to go, is because you need to know where the roads are because that's where the problems are coming from. That's where the cars are coming from. Somebody could just come in front of you, okay? Even though you've got the priority. I mean, here, this is a main road. And if there's a road on this side, I have the priority, but it doesn't mean to say that people's not going to come in front of me. People's going to make mistake. They're going to get the judgment wrong. You know, they couldn't judge my speed, so they just come in front of me. That's going to happen. You need to recognize those things, okay? I'm just going to follow the road, which way the road is going, looking at the road setting, look at the road, the way the road is going. Okay, there's no one coming. So always read the road and know where the roads are. I mean, here I'm driving, I could see a road on my right. How do I know? Gap in the building. And there's road marking. I'm not going in, but I know there's a road. There could be somebody coming from that road. Okay, I've got the priority, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come in front of me every now and again. They might do, you know. I'm going to go left at the end, mirror, mirror, signal left. Okay, that's the end. How do you know? You know, yes? There we go. And I go and stop where? There. Anyone coming? I can't see. And always look and hear. Okay? When you go to the end, you can't see anything. Look and hear the engine noise. Okay? I'm going to go in there. They're going to go. Next row, second road on the left. Second. Okay? That's first. Second on the left. There is a car coming. So second meaning we just passed the first. The one coming up is next. We're going to go left. Wait for those cars. Okay. Okay. They thank us with the flash. Don't flash. They do, but you don't. Okay, because that's not a signal. We're going to go straight. Next road on the left. Signal left. How do I know? Look at the top. There's a gap in the building. Road markings on the floor. I know that's the road. And I go in. Go slowly. I can't see as much. There's no one coming. Done. Every time you change gear, look at the mirror first. Before giving gas, look at the mirror. Before slowing, you look at the mirror. Okay? Next road on the right. Mirror, mirror. Signal right. Now here the clue is, I know the road is not going ahead because that's the end, that's the building. And I know there will be a road on my right before it. There is a gap in the building. And also now I know the road markings. Can you see over there? Okay? And we're going to stop on the left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. And just stop here for a minute. And just stop here. Handbrake on. Neutral. Rest my feet. Okay, so these are the clues. Okay, like I said, so in the driving test your examiner will say next road on the left, next road on the right. Look for the clues, look where the road is. Okay, that's number one. And number two, not just because the examiner said for you to go, is because you need to know where the roads are. That way you'll know where the danger is coming from, where the problems are coming from. If you know there's a road, there could be a car coming out, a car going in. You know that because of those, that could be a problem for you. Car in front wants to go right. What are they going to do? They might slow the car to change gear to go slowly. And that's going to affect your driving because you need to know that you will also need to slow the car. So obviously car in front is going to brake. But if you knew there was a road over there, then you were already thinking the car in front could be going in there. If not, no problem. But I already know there's a road. And if they do go, I'm ready for that. So you're thinking advance. You're already thinking to avoid an accident, avoid any danger, any problem which could happen. You as a driver, your job is to get as much information as possible for you to be a good driver on the road. Remember, the accident don't always happen because it's your fault. It's happening because others are doing something wrong. Problems are not coming from the sky. I've said this many times on my videos. Problems are around you, in front of you, behind you. Unless you look around, unless you look for the clues, you are always in danger of problems, because the problems are not coming always because it's your problem. It's because you are doing something wrong. If some other driver do something wrong, so you're driving along on a main road, there's a road on your left, you have the priority, and the car just comes in front of you. Whose fault is that? It's their fault, but did you recognize that? Did you see that? If you saw the road, if you saw the car waiting, you would have known. But because you didn't recognize, you didn't look for the clues, you were just driving like as if there's no other road on the side. You're just driving like a tunnel vision. You didn't see, you didn't look for the clues. What happened? You could blame them all your life, but accident is not going to stop because you could blame them. Blaming shouldn't happen. If you recognize the problem, you don't need to blame anyone. You could just drive and know where the problems are, know where the problem could come from. Okay? So, as a driver, it is your responsibility to collect as much information as possible on the road. The more information you collect, more better or safer driver you're going to be on the road. There's a cat. Did you see that cat? Wow. Okay. See? I mean, if I didn't see that cat, what would have happened? Could have been a problem, right? You as a driver, remember, I've said it before, I'll tell you again, this car is a piece of metal, doesn't have a mind on its own. It doesn't have a heart. It's not going to stop. It doesn't have any emotion. It's not going to stop unless you stop, unless you control the car and you stop. It is you who's the responsible, who is in control of this car. The car doesn't know that. Car doesn't have a heart. It will kill people unless you control the car. It is your responsibility to collect as much information as you can on the road for you to be safe on the road. Okay, here I'm driving. So what's the problem here? Parked cars on both sides. I could see a car coming. What could happen here? Door could open. The car, do I have the space to go? I don't. I need to go into the gap here. I'm going to go in a way, mirror, mirror. There's another car coming. Okay, so I'm reading. I'm going to stop here, sticking my nose out a little bit so the car behind knows that I'm not parking. If I go too close to the pavement, car behind is going to think I am parking. I stick my nose out to the car behind knows. I look around. There's another car coming. I'm going to go a little bit more because there's gaps on the other side. This time, I'm going to stop on this side, close to the parked cars, because the gap is on the other side. I'm going to stop here. Okay? So there's no gap here for me to go in. So I stop opposite the gap, opposite from the other side. That way, they could go into the gap, and I could just go. Okay? Anybody coming? No. So what's this space? What's this space should I be giving to parked cars? One door space. I drive in the middle. Space, space. Keep looking for the gaps. If there's another car coming, there is a car coming. What are they doing? Okay, there's a gap here. There's a gap over there, but they're stopping. If not, I would have used that gap. I'm going to go next road on the right. Mirror, mirror. Signal right. Okay, I'm going to go right here. How do I know? Look at the road. Okay, there we go. I'll wait around here. Here. And they're asking me to go. Asking me to go. And there's no space for me to go here. I'm going to stop here. Okay, they're waiting the other one, leaving space for me to go. Done. Okay, keep reading the road. What's the problem here? Parked cars. I'm going in where there's no space for two cars. I need to go in a way in case someone comes. I'm going to go left at the end, signal left. Okay, car coming now, out to my side. Okay, I knew the road was narrow, so I was ready. If there's a problem here, I know there's a bend. So what do? Stay to my side close, look into the road, and then steer. Okay? I knew that the bend coming up, I knew it was tight. I read that. I knew that could be a problem. What did I do? Position myself really well. At the end, we're going to go left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Okay? Can I see anything? No, I can't. Close junction. Signal again. Put it back on if it goes off. Edge forward a little bit. Edge forward and steer the way I'm going. Okay, and I steer. Car coming. Soon as I go to a new road, always expect. I didn't see that car before. Now I know. Okay, they're going the other way. Okay. Okay. They're reversing. Okay. See what they're doing. Going into the gap. Done. So when I came to this road, I did know that car was coming. But as I come in, I need to think early that I'm going to a new road. There could be a problem. Okay, so always be ready. Always know there could be a problem. Okay, next road on the left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. How do I know that's the road coming up? Look for it. Look on the top. Can you see the gap in the building? Now I know there's a road. Okay, now I know that's the road. Good. So these are the clues you look for. These are the things that you're looking for to know where the roads are. Also, keep reading. Keep reading the road. Know that there could be a problem. There could be a road. And if there's a road, what could happen? There could be somebody there. Okay? So these are the things you are looking for. If you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope the video helps. So I hope you've got the understanding and you understand that when you're driving, always look for the clues to know where the roads are. The road on the left, the road on my right, at the end of the road, where the end is coming up. So you always look for those things. You read the road in advance to know where the problems are, where the roads are. That way, you are always ready. You are prepared if there's a problem coming. Because like I said before, you're the driver. The problem is not going to be coming just from you. It's going to be coming from others on the road. Unless you are ready, unless you are reading, you could be involved in that problem. You could be involved in an accident, and it's not even your fault. Okay, so I hope this video helps. Also, if you're watching my channel and if it's helping you, please do subscribe. Only 30% of you who are watching subscribed. The rest, they just watch but they haven't subscribed. Please subscribe. That way it will help my channel to reach high. It will help me to help you even more with better videos, with better ideas. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you like the video, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video, and please subscribe like I said, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.